In today's video, One Skill PowerPoint, Marius from Please Fix and I are taking on the challenge of redesigning this slide in our own style. The rules are simple. We can split the content across a maximum of 4 slides, but we must include all the text. So I'll start changing the color of the background to black, and I'll copy the content from the original slide and paste it into this one. And I'll just split each theory on a separate slide. And these are very content heavy slides, so unfortunately there's not much that we can do with the text other than make it easier to read. And of course I'll insert a new slide for the title, and on this one I'll pick the font Gotham Black and I'll make it larger. Here I'll write the words time travel. I'll center align the text and put it in the middle. And I want this style to be bold and colorful and fun. So I'll just put it here in the middle, and the word theories is not as important as the words time travel. So I'll just make that smaller and I'll put it right here. And now I'll change the line spacing of the words time travel. And you just have to select it, go to this button here, click on line spacing options, and here I'll change to multiple and I'll put 0.8. We can also change the spacing of the letters from the character spacing panel, and that will give us a modern look and feel for these slides. So again, to change the character spacing, just select your text, click on this button here, go to character spacing, and here just put a number. I just put 10 points. And if you want to make sure that everything is centered, just group everything, then go to shape format, align to center, and align to middle. Now we need to figure out what we're going to do with the other texts. And instead of just having one paragraph, I'll start defining a hierarchy for the texts. So first I'll define a title, which in this case will be this one, the first theory, and I'll just center align it. And of course, for consistency, I'm going to use the same font that I used for the previous slide. And I'll increase the size of the text and select uppercase as well. And it's already looking so much better, but we can go even bigger. And just to make it a little bit more interesting, I'll change the prepositions to lowercase and to italics. And you can quickly do that with this panel right here. And I'll also make sure that I break the sentence in a way that makes sense and just looks a little bit tidier. And now let's add the rest of our text. And if we select the exact same font, which is Gotham Black, you'll notice that it's way too much for the body text. So I think I'll go with Gotham regular, and I'll just make everything smaller, center align it. And I'll also define the first sentence as kind of a subtitle. So for this one, we can bold it and make it a little bit larger. And that's how quickly you can make your information have a little bit more sense when you define a title, a subtitle, and the body text. It will be easier for your audience to read through the information. So I applied the exact same principle to the rest of the slides. Now let's go big and bold with the cover slide. So I'll look for a video on Pixabay, which is a free stock video website. And I looked for the word tunnel, and you just have to select the resolution that you want for the video and click here, and it will be saved in your files, and then you can just drag it into PowerPoint to add it to your slide. So now I'll align it to center and align it to middle. And I need a color palette for this presentation. So I'll just insert a rectangle. And with the eyedropper tool, I'm just going to start picking colors from the video. And that way they will show up on my recent colors palette. And when you're done with that, you just have to right click on the video and send to back, so it shows up behind the title. And now we can just apply those colors to the text of our content slides. And these are very simple slides, and that's exactly what we need to balance with the super bold and trippy cover slide that we're creating. So now let's select the video and click on Start Automatically and tick these two options here. And now I'll insert a circle holding Shift on your keyboard to make a perfect circle. I'll just put it right here. I'll click on No Line and Gradient Fill. And I'll change the type to radial. And I'll change the direction also. And I'll pick this one right here, the center gradient. So I'll pick the color black for both handles, but for the one on the right, I'm going to increase the transparency to 100. And then I'll go to the shape effects panel right here, and I'll increase the soft edges toggle. And I'll just tweak a little bit my gradient. And then holding Shift, select the video as well, and right click and send to back. And that way we'll have our video playing, but we also can read the title of our presentation. So now let's go to Insert Slide Zoom, and we'll select these 3 slides right here. And I'll just make sure that they don't cover the text of the title. And now let's go to Zoom and remove the zoom outline. And I'll also add a 3D rotation from this panel, because I want them to look as if they're being pulled from the center of this tunnel. So I'll repeat the process with the other ones, remove the zoom border and just change the 3D rotation and select perspective. And it will be very interesting to see how OneSkill and PleaseFix are redesigning this slide in their own way. So make sure to check those videos on their channels as well. And now I'll select this element right here and tick the return to zoom option. And now holding Shift, select the thumbnails of our slides right here. And let's click on animations, add animation, and let's select spin. Now right click on these elements right here and go to effect options. And here we'll change it to 15 degrees. We're gonna smooth the end. Let's activate the auto reverse option. And then let's go to timing. And here let's change it to until end of slide. And let's make sure that it starts with previous. Now I'll click on this one right here in the middle, right click effect options, and I'm going to change the direction of the spin to counterclockwise. And lastly, I'm going to right click on the video element right here and click on start with previews so all the animations play at the same time. And now what we have is these floating slides that when you click on them, we get the zoom effect, and they also kind of rotate with each other automatically, so that's a very fun effect. Let's go watch OneSkill's and PleaseFix's videos. The links are in the description of this video. I'm super excited to see them myself. And remember that all of my free templates are available on urrutiappt.com. Don't forget to subscribe and to like this video and to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at urrutiappt. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you on my next video.